Alright, CSGO agenda here. And if you're watching this, you're in the deep end of the pool of Counter-Strike. The cult of Counter-Strike is real. And sorry, it's taking a second to get in game. I don't trust my hotkeys anymore because I used it once and then recorded 20 minutes and then it wasn't actually recording or glitched or something. I tried to kill the bots and for some reason it's not letting me do that. It just restarts the round. So I just quieted everything so you can hear me. Alright, Counter-Strategy. Let's get this sorted out. Little plug here for CSGO agenda. Movement in motion. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Follow on Steam, like and subscribe please, share, and let's get right into it. Alright, Counter-Strategy. So I spawned CT side just because most of the time when you're counter-strating, obviously would be CT side. So first, when someone says something about counter-strating, anti-strating, the obvious is that they're talking about prior to the round, CT side. The IGL will make a prediction of the anticipated strategy or call that the Ts will make, and you set up a counter strat setup to disrupt their strategy. So the IGL may say, smoke mid if on this map, stack B, or smoke mid, boost cat, or smoke mid, stack long, whatever. Something where they're making an educated guess based on, and this is where it gets more controversial, but it could be based on watching their prior matches or even their previous matches that week with their team, just depending on different teams. Obviously, if you're playing a really known team, then certain maps are their better maps or how their strategy. Maybe you just have you know a little bit about if they're aggressive players or this or that. You might just, based on that information or whatever information your IGL is using to just make an educated guess about, they're either going to go one way or the other, and putting their resources on that side of the map. Now, the second part of counter-strategy that maybe isn't so obvious is the mid-round strategy. So, say we're here on Dust 2, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. I'm not really shooting here. I just put something on. So mid-round, say we're on D2, CT side. The Ts are splitting A, and the CTs are in reaction to that, rotating over to the A site, potentially over-rotating, and your team is calling for rotation. But instead, because they anticipate that your team will rotate or over-rotate, you decide to hold your position at B. That would be a lot of times where I would say to my team, has bomb been spotted? No bomb hasn't been spotted, then alright, I'm gonna stay here because, I'm gonna, this is the most basic way that you can counter-strat or use the sort of meta of the game against the other team. So that's just a really basic, it can get a lot more complicated. But I think that by using a most basic illustration, you can kind of get an idea of how that actually works. So here, it's not just the counter strategy of the team, but the counter meta or of the play style. So let me just read my notes here. When you play any spot, say mid, and you keep getting picked in that one spot, so you change to another spot or peeking from a different angle, but the guy who's been picking you anticipates you're adapting and then pre-fires you in that spot, that new spot that you're peeking. So he's using your skill or your ability to adapt against you, and at that point the enemy is in your head, quote unquote. Don't ever let anyone get in your head, not even your IGL, your teammates. Don't let yourself be predictable, and before you know it, you may surprise you. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, some words of wisdom. Whoop. Rage! Stay calm. No matter how bad it is, freaking out will not help. Also, don't be a downy. I'd rather play with a spaz over a downy any day. Talk to each other. Maybe your last teammate has 1 HP. You need to just like coordinate every last peek. And you never know when you may just drop an ace or a 4K. Have fun. Relax. Play more. Play less. Try more. Try less. Eat well. Drink water. Not sugar. Be creative. Peace, love, and frags, friends. Alright, that's my bit. I'm not really going to do anything else. Just a short clip. And you guys have some good games.